Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a floating island in Fortnite Creative. So anyways, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, you're going to want to get this piece from the shark gallery. And I think I'm just going to use this piece because it's just some nice grass that I can put on the top of my actual floating island, so you can build on it, and so there's actually just some grass on there. So now I've got that, now I'm going to grab an actual floating island template. So if I go into the Rock and Root Nature Gallery, and then I can pull out this floating island, and then let's go to the new modular galleries, and let's get that piece. Anyways, now I think that we'll just get some nature to add on to this, and let's just get started on it right now. So now I'm going to size this up a little bit and just put this here. So now I'm going to add a bit of an extension over here because I just think it would look a bit cool if there was more to it and it wasn't just one circular bit. So now that we have the main basis for the floating island, and now we're going to add this terrain piece. So now I just add on my terrain pieces, just add them on around this. You don't have to use grass, but I'm just going to use grass for this video. Okay, so now that you've got the regular bits of grass right there, now you can use this piece, the piece from the modular mountains gallery. You can use any of the pieces from there, but I just like to use this. And then just place it around under here, because it can just feel like there's a lot more rock in there and it just looks really nice. So I'll get back to you once I've done that. So now that I've just added my modular pieces around it and it looks quite nice, now let's add some foliage up at the top. So I'm thinking that we could add some long grass up here and just create a quick nice environment to add on top of here, and then we can get back down onto the floating island. Okay, now I just added a bit of nature on top of here. Now I think that would be a good idea to add some vines heading down from here. So now just head into the Sanctuary Nature Gallery and grab this vine right here and just size it up a bit. Now you can just place this on the sides right here, and it can give the sense that it was actually ripped out of the ground and there is some nature that was there, which would then be transferred up to here, but not just a clean takeaway. A nice little detail that you can add is to add something like a fossil in the side of the bottom, because that can just make it have this extra little detail and personality. So I'm going to add that right now. I'm just going to grab this piece right here and then just add it into the side, just to add that little bit of extra onto this, which can just make it go to that next level. So you can see that that is quite small, but it really adds a lot, and it feels like it's just a nice addition. Though don't add too many of these because you can overdose it and it just not look good anymore. Also, a good idea is to maybe add some bushes on the inside just to give some more nature to the bottom, and make sure that these don't stick out through the top. Well, they can if you want, but I feel like it doesn't look as good if they stick out of the top of the island. I think it's also a good idea to maybe add some roots on the bottom, just to see there's trees up there. If there's not really many trees up there, you can still add roots, just don't add as many. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a very nature-based floating island, though you can do this with anything. Just make sure that you fit the type and the amount of nature on everything to match what's above, because it can feel inconsistent. Though just really go with whatever you feel looks right and just make alterations. So now that's all of the roots done, and I think that we're looking at a pretty good floating island right now. There is one last detail that you don't have to add, but I'm going to add it just so I can have a little extra thing, because like I said, personality and just extra details really makes it up better. So now I'm going to go ahead and add this kind of dragon monument head. I'm just going to add it over here, and I'm going to make the mouth open, and then I'm actually going to get the VFX creator. And do you want to know where I get these cool VFX? So actually, if you go to VFX browser, and they show off some really cool VFX and their settings. Let me show you about it now. Okay, so I've just loaded up the website. This is what you'll see when you go onto this. Now you can see this is the VFX browser, and it's made by Spanky Silly. And you can see that there's all of these VFX. They're really cool. So I'm just going to search for waterfall. And waterfall VFX made by Dion Powder, and then you can just click on it, you can watch how it looks, and then you've got all the settings right here. So now if I just copy this into my VFX creator, so now that I have my VFX, now I just have to put it into the center of the mouth, and I think I did something wrong. Okay, now that I just put it in the center of the mouth, now we have this nice waterfall that's just coming out of this dragon's mouth, and I'm just going to adjust it, and this just looks really cool. And thanks so much to Dion Powder and Spanky Silly for this VFX, and it's just going to be really helpful, and I just want you guys to know that it exists so you guys can use it as well. So even once you have this, and you can also just adjust to what you would like. So there we go, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment your feedback. If you want to support this channel, then please subscribe, and if you want to be the first to be notified when I upload, turn on notifications. And anyways, peace.